welcome back to the channel. My name is Max. I am the Fast Talking Flipper. Today is Tuesday, and that means it's our weekly midweek pool video. Got a couple things I wanted to talk to you about, but we are resellers. We buy low, locally, yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores, that kind of thing, and then we put it online, usually eBay, and sell it somewhere else for much, much more. I'll just jump right into the topic today because I didn't have anything that had sold. Since I filmed yesterday and then I filmed Get Up Normally and Film Early, I did not have a single sale overnight that came through. I had some things that sold, but they hadn't paid yet. So I didn't film earlier. And that's kind of the topic that I'm talking about. There's three things, the three top things for me that makes me want to be a reseller. And the number one thing is flexibility. We have a lifestyle that we need some flexibility in what we do. And with that, what happened today? We started a new schedule with my aunt that I take care of, and that changed my schedule around. But being a reseller and having this, we don't count on this full-time as our full-time income, but having this to fall back on gives us enough room to, live comfortably. So the flexibility of, I didn't need to film at 8 a.m. this morning to make things happen. I didn't need to ship right then and there to make things happen. Sometimes you get up against deadlines. Typically that's because you put yourself up against deadlines. You could have, mitigated that ahead of time. But this morning was the perfect example. I took a nap instead of filming, and it's now 5 p.m. I'm getting ready to cook supper, and I'm deciding to film because a couple sales have rolled in, which means I'm just kicking the can down the road because then tomorrow is going to be slow. But we have 5 sales that rolled in for a total of, where did it go? I don't know. For a total of $213.56. Okay sales, not great, but okay, but it'll still keep us into our, our needed, because we were at about $201 that we needed to do for a day of sales in order to be able to hit our 6 figures for the year. I think we're going to do it. I really think that we're going to do it. My first item is in I2, and it's a SpongeBob, one of those little plug-in games that it has built-in games plugged into it, and you plug it into your TV. Where is he? There he is. It's a little uncomfortable that his nose is the controller, but, that's fun. Little SpongeBob game. No idea where we got it, but we couldn't have spent much on it. It sold for $14.99 plus shipping to go out of here. So that's our first one. And we sold into a vintage Disney Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs rubber collectible. I have no idea what this even is. None whatsoever. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I love those, you're like, where do we get that? I'm going to guess it's that guy down there because he's the only one in here. What the hell? I don't know. No idea. I don't know what it is, what it does, why we have it, where we got it, nothing. Not a nam nutta. I have no idea where that came from, but I'm happy that we have it because it sold for $14.98. $14.98 plus shipping going out of here. Ew, this is a gross one. NCAA college football. We're going to media 2. PS2 game. NCAA 08. We've had it for a while because it's all the way down here. And these are ones that we're trying to get away from. We haven't delisted any yet. I don't know that we will delist any because they do tend to, eventually sell or, get out of here. Had it listed for $5.99. Someone was finally interested in it, and we took an offer of $4 plus shipping to get it out of here. We had to have picked that up in a group buy or a grouping of a bunch of different video games, because we wouldn't have, I would not have purposely grabbed that. That's not something I would have done. I would have said, how much for all these? And, got them all for, pennies or something along those lines. I've got an old Marlboro jacket. I think I paid $5 for it, maybe. It says it's hanging. Can't be hard to find because it's a vintage Marlboro jean jacket. And it did not smell, which is good. Because getting smoke smells out of stuff is impossible. But an old Marlboro jean jacket, I thought it would be worth more. I grabbed it. You know, I know vintage Marlboro stuff can sell. I grabbed it thinking it would be worth more, but $24.99. That's where it's at on that one. So my second topic, my first one was the flexibility. My second topic is that there is unlimited upside potential, that you can make as much as you want to make. If you want to make more, you scale up. If you want to make less, if it's too much, you just scale down. If you don't want to make anything, turn your store off. If you want to make more, you just source more. And it's just that simple, because it's out there everywhere. It's for everyone to be able to find, and it's definitely something that you can make as much out of it as you want to. I'm talking about things all being equal, that you can find stuff. You know, you have to have a certain level of, the barrier to entry is low. You know, anybody can do this. Anybody can go out and buy something and then put it on eBay and make it that way. But you have to know kind of what you're looking for. You know, it's not exactly easy to know everything about everything, and that's the biggest daunting task, is to be able to know something about, a little something about everything. That's all you need to know. You have to kind of have that knack to look at something and say, that's why I always say, buy the weird. When you see something, you're like, that's weird, buy it. That's a perfect example, because if it's weird, that means it's probably unusual or it's scarce. And if it's scarce, it might be worth money. So there's unlimited upside potential of what you can do with it. My last item for today, I did sell some more cassette tapes. I added it up yesterday. We sold the Iron Maiden. Sold 7 Iron Maiden tapes for a good chunk of change. Those guys right there. Took an offer on them. I think I had them listed for $89.99. I took an offer of $80, and they're going to Australia. So that's a fun one. So we'll get those out of here. $80 for those. And then my last topic talks about the barrier to entry. There is a very low barrier to entry on getting into reselling. You can take $10 and literally turn it into as much as you want to. You may not be able to just, you know, I want to start paying my car note with, you know, what I do on the side with reselling in the first month. It may take you a while to scale up to that, but you could seriously start with, you know, you make an extra $20, you make an extra $100, and you could start with that. So the barrier to entry is very low. The information that you need to learn about how to do this is out there. My channel exists. Other channels exist. The information about what things are worth, it already exists. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You just have to put the time in, and that's what a lot of people have an issue with. So it is a very low barrier to entry, but those are the top 3 easiest things, best things, my top 3 reasons for why I resell. To get into a different topic, if you remember, I've been keeping track. I just started keeping track yesterday of my cassette tapes. I've already sold quite a few of the cassette tapes, and as of yesterday, before today's sale, I'm up to $158.50 on that. So today's sale of $80 more, I'll be up to $238.50, on my way to $700 to make my money back, and then anything above that will be profit. Obviously, I have to calculate for fees, but that's neither here nor there. I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday. All right, guys, it's Wednesday. And like I said, I kicked the can down the road because now I have barely any orders that have sold between last night and today. I've got 2 going out because it's earlier in the day. I've actually got back to my schedule. It's not that early, but it's earlier in the day. 2 things. $109.36 is what they're going out for. $19.99 for these 2. And if you remember, I picked these up in a lot. I got $6 into like 10 different sets of those. Normally it would be 2 of the pint glasses, 2 of the rocks glasses, but they asked for 1 of each, and I said, because we're going to cut it down in a smaller unit, then I'm going to ask for more out of them. And they said, okay, that's fine. They didn't want 4 of them. So we got 2 of them going out for $19.99. I made a special listing just for them. And then I got a tricorder from Star Trek Next Generation, which is kind of cool because it's a neat little toy. It works. It lights up, makes all the noises and stuff. We did test it out, and it sold for $59.99 plus shipping. I think that's right. I can't see it on my screen because, you know, I have it zoomed in, and then eBay has weird sizes and stuff. Somewhere it's up there. I'll take its word for it. I don't know. Yeah, I can't see it. It's being dumb. But it sold for $59.99 is what I believe. I had a bunch of offers on it, but I decided to decline them because I only had it listed for maybe 2 weeks at the very, very most. The Bengals glasses have been listed for a while, and I'm surprised that we haven't sold more of them. because it's that season. But with, Joe Burrow's injury, interest is fading with the Bengals. But this past weekend, we had a win, so we love that. So I will see you tomorrow on Thursday. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Thursday, and I apologize if there was any technical issues on Wednesday. Angie just showed me the video, and I think there may have been. She'll see if she can work her magic. If there's not, then I stopped apologizing. But if there was, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry about the technical problems from yesterday. But we are here on Thursday, and we had a great day of sales. Only 8 items. But a banger of a sales day. Absolutely awesome. $1,320.81. You'll see I have one big item that has sold, and I've already pulled it out because I have to get ready to go get a box for it. It's large. That's what she said. Stuff is going nuts over there. What is sold now? Should I refresh this?
Counter offers.
Oh, counter offers. Son of a gun. I refreshed it for no reason. No good sales came in. But as you can see right there, I've got a record player that sold. And it sold for a lot of money. This is the one that it wasn't a great buy. I bought it and I was told that it worked. I paid $300 and some odd for it. Got it home, tested it. It did not work. Most of the electronics that I bought in this lot, I paid a decent amount for, but they were supposed to be really good electronics, and they were really good electronics if they worked, but a lot of them did not, and that was very unfortunate. So I was left with a conundrum. I could sell it for what it was and not make any money, basically just break even as a parts record player, or I could spend a little bit and hope that I was going to make a profit. So that's what I did. I put another $300 and some odd into it. Total, I have about $700 into this record player. I took an offer on it and I sold it for $919 and a couple cents. I think it's like 81 cents, $919.81. So I'm still just barely breaking even, maybe making a little bit of a profit. It is going to be difficult to ship. I've got to get a 24 by 18 by 12 box for it. I've got to take the platter off. I've got to take the tone arm apart. Everything's got to come apart and make sure that this gets shipped and arrives safely, because this is a big, very nice, very expensive record player. And record players can be money, guys. Definitely look at record players. I have sold record players in the past for $2,500, and they have been absolute gold. So definitely look at record players when you go out. But to move on to our smaller items, I have a vintage Pyrex Cosmopolitan. This is in Q1, so I imagine, no, it's probably just sitting up on top. We got this for $5 at a yard sale, a random yard sale. It was like back behind like a fast food restaurant, and it's sitting right there. So this may be difficult to get down. Let's see if Pete the Parrot can help. Probably not. I'm not even going to try to do this like we did at the yard sale, because I don't even know if you guys can hear me. You're way far away. You're so far away. We picked it up at the yard sale, and I grabbed it by the corner, and the lid spun, and it nearly shot out of my hands. And that would have been great to break it and just hand them $5 for it. But we had it listed for, I believe, $49.99. It's been up for a couple months. Took an offer of $40, and we're going to get it out of here today. The next one is the record player, so that's a nice one. Got the Ace Frehley record, or tapes, excuse me. The Ace Frehley tapes sold. Ooh, I forgot to add my $80 bill to this. Ace Frehley, Frehley's Comets. These are KISS. Ace Frehley is one of the members of KISS, but those sold for $13.79 on an offer. I had them listed for $14.99, and I sent out an 8% off offer, I think. So, creeping up on there. I still have to list all the records. That's where the biggest money is going to be, is the records. I've got an Amazon Smart Plug. No idea where this one came from. Probably, one of those little small table pickup kind of deals. It says it's an i3, but I don't know that that's true. I don't see it. Do you see it? Tell me if you see it, Dora. I do not see it in there. If it is an i3, it is hidden very well. Or it's in there. That's a terrible spot for it. I thought that would just be the clocks, the little individual clocks that we have, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's Amazon Smart Plugs. That's where it was. i3, and I don't think it sold for much, but still $10.98 plus shipping. Probably have $1 into it. Not a whole lot of money. Not a whole lot. A Yahtzee Turbo electronic talking game. Rare. It says. I don't know how rare that is. Did I screw it up even more? What did I do? I don't know. I don't know what I did. Yahtzee. There it is. We just listed this, didn't we? Yeah, I think you just listed this not too long ago. This hasn't been listed long. Don't know where we got it from. Was this the reseller lot? The second reseller lot? Maybe? $17.99 plus shipping. We got a whole truckload of stuff for $600. And that was in there. GE corded slimline phone. Had this one for a while. I know I got it at a yard sale. I might have $1 into it. I always snag, you know, these old house phones like this, just because they're, especially if they're in the box. And that's what this was. This is like new in the box. Easy sell. They sit on the shelf. They're slow. So I wouldn't, like, if you're trying to up your sell-through rate, I wouldn't grab stuff like that. But if you're, you know, just into low dollar buys with high returns, that's it right there. Sold for $9.98 plus shipping. So that's an easy shipper too. It'll just slide in a bubble mailer. The Medal of Medal of Honor PS1. And this is on Media 5. Medal of Honor PS1 Media 5. Let's go see if we can find this one. Not a high dollar game, but that's okay. That is okay. Which one is it? Which one is it? Reading is hard. Reading is, it's all the way at the bottom, of course. Medal of Honor. Right there. There she is. No idea. Definitely isn't one that we would have went out of our way to pay any money for. So it probably came in one of our lots. I think it was listed for $8.99. We took an offer of $8 on it. So getting that out of here. $8 plus shipping, of course. Plus shipping, of course. And a set of Air Jordans. I think I gave $20 for these. Yeah, I did. I gave $20 for these at the yard sale where we got all the Rock Band guitars. So they were pretty good. Pretty good buy. I think that was them, but yeah, that's right there. These blue Air Jordans, lows, not too bad. Gave $20 for them. Took them a couple weeks, couple months to sell, but they sold for $80 plus shipping. I'm almost at Harry Tornado's level of profit on stuff there. Boom, just like that. So that's what I've got. That's my week of sales. 3 days of sales. Not a high volume number of sales, but definitely good money level there. So let me know what you think. Comment down below, like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. Let me know what you think about the 3 topics that I talked about in my first video, and we will see you on the next one.